Alright, so we're back. This is the second video after the first two didn't record properly. So we are doing violet or purple today. And I am mixing, I think, a cad red and cerulean blue together. And I'm making a hefty amount of this, and you'll see why. This one has a little special trick to it. So purple is another tricky one. You do want to make sure that it is actually purple and not blue violet or red violet. This color, I think, feels like it wants to lean towards blue violet, and I find it very tricky to get it feeling like purple. I think that's actually a alizarin crimson. I think I said the wrong red. It's definitely cerulean blue, but then that looks like a alizarin crimson. Okay, so I'm scraping off the excess off my brush and getting it all loaded back on the tip of the brush. And here's the tricky part. When I go to paint this, I'm not going to paint it in the middle. I'm going to paint it all the way on the left. So that original hue is the darkest value. And this might be a little disingenuous. I know that if I added some yellow, I could make it a little darker. But because of how dark the purples already are, it would be incredibly difficult to get three different dark values out of it. So what we do is we put it in the left spot, and then we just keep going lighter, lighter, lighter. But what I like to do is I like to go to my lightest value next. I find it easier to work up to the darker values than it is to keep adding white and get it lighter. Because again, you don't want to add white to color, you always want to add color to white. And what I'm doing here is I'm struggling to get it all mixed properly so that when I paint it, it's not streaky, and then it's still streaky, so I'm having to mix it some more. That just happens sometimes. Boom, much less streaky. So I'm still doing a speed run of this, which is why I'm making a lot of mistakes, and you'll see some more mistakes, but you'll get the idea. And I think at the end of this one I do show the other purple as well. The one that I did record that I liked, but that didn't take. It is important that you actually get this one to be really light, because you've got a lot of values to go in between that. It's not just the three values anymore. You gotta get all the way across. And so you want to make sure that one value is pretty light so that you actually have room to have steps up to that original purple. Okay, so now I have taken some of that original light color, put it in the middle with the other purple, the original purple, and what I'm going to be doing is just adding on to that color. So I'm mixing just a little bit in every time. Okay, and pretty much what I'm going to be doing here is just adding more and more purple to that white. So there's not going to be a whole lot to say here. It's just a matter of watching and following along with your own purple color. Okay, so we're nearly done with the value scale, including the mistake I made when my brush hit the side of the camera and went upwards. So that just happens, especially in a speed run when you're hurrying. So try to take your time with this and really focus on getting different values in each of the boxes.